When I was going, it was something that myself and my mum in particular sort of really worried about, is that, how are we ever going to be able to afford you going to university?
You read a lot of things in the media and on the television about tuition fees and university fees and student debts, and those things are important, but I would strongly advise everyone not to let finances put them off coming to university, and especially not put them off doing medicine.
The government has schemes such as student finance which help fund for the tuition fee, and you can also apply for a maintenance loan which can help support you if you're living out for university or even if you commute.
But the thing to realise about the tuition fees is no one's going to expect you to turn up on day one and hand the university a big bag of money. The tuition fees, you take a loan out from the government, and the government pays your tuition fees for you initially, and then you pay the government back over a period of many, many years. And I am still paying my tuition fees back at the moment. It's something I don't really notice. It comes out of my monthly paycheck just with the tax, really.
And you have to earn a certain amount to have to pay those loans back.
A lot of universities have schemes to help students who come from not particularly wealthy backgrounds like myself. So at the university I went to, I got a very large bursary. And that bursary sort of helped out a great deal, and it meant that the worry about how I was going to fund myself was taken away from me. There's a lot of help out there. The sort of university themselves often have a lot of information on their website in their sort of fees and funding section. Again, there's a lot of student websites like the student room that can give you advice on how you can fund yourself at university.
And there's a hardship fund that you can apply to if you're really struggling, and they'll have a look and see how they can help you if money is available.
In medicine, for example, in the last year you don't really pay. A tuition fee is kind of covered by the NHS.
For me in particular, I stayed at home, so I never had to worry about, for example, rent and the grocery shopping, paying any bills and stuff like that. So that was another major way of me saving money.
Manchester is quite a good place to go to university because it's not that expensive to live, so I think most people manage it.
If you live in catered, self-catered, that would depend of how much you spend. Usually it's a good time at university to start learning how to budget. Manchester is pretty cheap for buses. You've got the Magic Bus, which is £1, which will be able to get you from the Fallowfield campus to the main university campus in a matter of minutes.